Hey geeks, this is Allison Lee from New Hampshire. When I'm not sinking hours into Disney research for my upcoming Halloween-themed Disney honeymoon, or obsessively rebooking my dining and FastPass reservations, I'm going geekin' on Walt Disney World with Kurt and the whole geekin' family.
Hey Disney World geeks, Curtis Stone here, and welcome to episode 394 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. This week, my daughter Lindsay joins me in celebration of our 7-year anniversary of the podcast, and I've been having fun chatting with Disney World fans and geeks for over 7 years. If you're new to the podcast, welcome. I started the podcast with my daughter Lindsay. I'm so glad she's back to have some fun topics this week. And we started talking about our Disney World trips. And then we brought on our Disney geeks, our friends of the podcast, to tell their trip stories. And our listeners are so positive, caring, and generous. We encourage a family atmosphere here on the podcast. And before too long, they were calling me the Podfather. And I continue to bring on listeners to tell their Disney World stories. We'd love for you to come on and tell your Geekin' Disney World stories and join our Geekin' family. We have an amazing private discussion group on Facebook. Search for Geekin' on WDW Family. It's a group, not a page. Yeah, there's a difference in Facebook. Look for the Geekin' on WDW Family group, and you can ask questions, share your trip pictures, and engage with one of the best groups of Disney World geeks out there on the internet. And we're independent Disney authorized travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. So whether you're new to Disney World or you'd like to chat with us about your trip ideas, we'd love to be your travel guides and help you book your room and your dining reservations. And many of our listeners enjoy talking with Mom and Auntie Judy to book their trips. You can reach out to them at travelandtiaras@gmail.com. That's their email. And we love to bring Mom and Auntie Judy on every week to talk a little Disney World, and we got a special guest this week. So here comes our weekly segment with the Traveling Tiaras. And now it's time for talking with the Traveling Tiaras. Hi, Mom. Hi, Judy.
Hey, geeks. How are you? Hi, Curtis.
Welcome back, Mama. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good today, actually. Yep.
What are you sick with?
Oh my God, I got the face shingles.
I didn't know you could get it on the face.
I didn't either.
Horrible.
I had no idea. So painful, though. Oh my God.
I know. She's a trooper.
Miserable.
She's getting through this, but I got a surprise for you guys.
What?
We have a very special tiara, an honorary tiara here today. She is, a good friend of ours. Wendy Fox is here. Hey, Wendy.
Hey, geeks. Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. How are
So
you?
good to have you on. I'm glad to be here. I'm here in sunny Florida.
Yeah, where are you, Wendy?
So it started out where I had to come to Sarasota for a week, but you can't fly direct from Albany to Sarasota. So I kind of had to fly through Orlando. So if you're going to fly through Orlando, you might as well stay overnight. And if you're going to stay overnight in Orlando, you might as well have a little side trip to Disney. And that's how it all started.
Absolutely.
Well, I love it. So I thought we'd bring Wendy on and do a mini trip report.
Well, let me ask the first question, Wendy. Did you rent a car?
I did rent a car. And I was so excited, Judy. I did the you sign up ahead of time to go pick your car up right in the lot to skip the counter.
There you go.
And I was crossing my fingers, and it worked. I went right there, picked up a car, and off we went.
That's good.
It was in my name
dark
too.
glasses, you put your hat on, you had your mask on so they couldn't ID you, and off you went.
Alamo is my new rent-a-car. No more with hers. I'm done with hers. I'm done with that. So Alamo is my new rent-a-car of choice.
Awesome.
Where
did you stay at Disney? Your one night.
So we first were going to stay overnight at Saratoga Springs because we use DVC points, and then go to Wine Bar George and really not go to the parks at all. And then when I'm looking at our flight, I realize our flight leaves at 7 in the morning and gets in at like 10:30. We actually have a whole park day.
Yeah.
Right. So then I moved us to the boardwalk and I said, let's see if we can go to Rise of the Resistance. John has only been on it one time. He absolutely loves it and loves Star Wars. So I said, if I can get a Rise of the Resistance boarding pass, we'll go to Hollywood Studios. So I got a park day pass for Hollywood Studios. And we went to the airport in the morning. And of course, where am I at 7 a.m.? I'm on the Southwest flight. And we hadn't taken off yet because they were de-icing the plane.
Yeah.
Because it was snowing here in Albany.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't really use the Wi-Fi, so I was on cellular, but I didn't really have much service. And no surprise, I did not get a boarding pass at 7 a.m. when I was sitting on the plane.
Not ideal to be on a plane trying to get your boarding pass, I take it.
No, but I figured we have another chance at 1 o'clock and we would try it then.
And did you get one?
We did. We got a backup boarding pass, 150 something was a backup boarding pass, but we did get on and it actually worked out. It couldn't have worked out better.
You did.
We did.
150?
Yes. I was like 153. And I think the boarding passes went up to like 165. So I kind of made it by the skin of my teeth, but we made it nonetheless.
What time did you ride?
Oh, about 5 after 7 is when we were called.
Nice. Perfect.
Yeah. Yes. And the park was open till 8 o'clock that night. So we had dinner reservations, which then I canceled when we got the Rise of the Resistance boarding pass. So then we just kind of hung out at the park. John loves to go on Toy Story Mania, so we actually did that twice.
Oh, love it.
And then he decided he wanted to go back to the hotel and swim because it was a warm afternoon. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, I'm only going to be in the park for a day. I didn't want to leave. So I was on a recognizant mission trying to get some special souvenirs for my grandchildren. They like the Disney park bags. They're like these, they come in all different varieties. They like the Star Wars ones. They're like secret figures. You don't know what they are until you open them.
Oh,
they're
cool.
I don't really know what their names are. I think it's just Disney bags. So anyways, you can only get them in the park. So I hunted around Hollywood Studios. I was sent from one store to the next store to the next store until I finally went to the Star Wars gift shop outside Star Tours. And I found them. So once I found my souvenir, it was then time for a drink.
Of course.
So then I went over to Hollywood Brown Derby and had the grapefruit martini, which I posted in the Facebook group. And I said, where am I?
Oh,
what
awesome.
am I drinking?
Yeah, we saw that. We were all jealous.
And it didn't take Geeks long to identify that. Trust me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this? And I sat outside in the lounge and I actually was talking to the people at the next table. This woman has been trying since Star Wars Land opened. She's come since Rise of the Resistance has opened. She comes once a month and she's never gotten a Rise of the Resistance boarding pass.
Oh, wow.
So I explained to her about the podcast and about Glenn Kessler. And I said, I'll give you the condensed version, but you really need to go on and listen to him.
Explain
point by point to make sure you don't miss out anything. So I did, and she was going to go back in June, and she was going to post on the Geekin Facebook group if she got a boarding pass.
Oh, that poor woman! I can't even imagine.
Yeah. She said, literally, she's tried every month. She said she goes every month, and she's never gotten a Rise boarding pass.
Wow,
Wendy, you're very well known for meeting geeks in the parks. I guess you had to find your own geeks this time.
I did. I tried to meet up with Rachel Miller. She was at the parks at the same time, but she was at Magic Kingdom when I was at Hollywood Studios.
Okay.
And then, well, Wendy, I could have told you where Rachel Miller was because I've been getting notifications for all the mobile food ordering that she's doing.
So bizarre.
It comes in on my phone and it says your pickup order at Everything Pop is now ready. Go to window 2.
That's really funny, Judy. Why is that happening?
We've never been linked in any way on our reservations.
No.
Wow.
The only thing that we've had in common is we've made her fast passes and dining. I don't know. You know, you're in.
But we do that.
You're in.
But we do that through
experience.
But we do that through Traveling Tiaras. I've never done it through my personal email.
But somehow it's got your phone information in there. I don't know. That's the only connection that
I've never put my personal phone into Tiaras ever.
So bizarre.
You should order her something extra, like when she goes to pick it up, all of a sudden she'll have like a fun dessert or like a glass of wine or something.
So I've just been forwarding them to her because I'm not sure if she's getting one also, and I'm getting, But then she reminded me that this happened to us way back in November also.
Really?
Yeah. This is the second
going
time.
on for a while.
It's weird.
Also with Rachel.
She's the only one.
Oh my goodness! Wow, that's interesting.
So I don't know how we're linked because she and I've never linked. I've never put my personal phone number into the travel agency or my personal email, anything.
Well, Wendy,
Wow.
I want to know, what else did you do in the parks? You had the whole day?
So we just went on a few rides. We walked around. I shopped. I stopped and had the Great Martini. Then I was on a quest to try to find a dinner reservation. We had no dinner reservations because we canceled ours because it was in Disney Springs and we wanted to go someplace closer. So John said, well, you really like Topolino's. Let's go there.
Good luck.
It would just be no problem to just go there. But alas, I said, I can do this. And I sat down and I said, I will get us a Topolino's reservation. And I sat and I refreshed and I refreshed and I refreshed and I refreshed until I got 5:20, which was the perfect Topolino's time. So we can make it back to Rise of Resistance at 7:00. So
Wow.
Good for you.
Pixie Dust was with me. I got the Rise boarding pass. I got the Topolino's dinner reservation.
Good for you.
And-
That's awesome.
Yeah. So then I met him over there. He said, let's meet and have a drink at the bar downstairs before it opens. And John has never seen Riviera. So we walked around. We took a little tour of the property. It was a beautiful day. That property is just gorgeous. I mean, when you walk into Riviera, either it's in the hotel or the property, you have no idea you're in a Disney resort. I mean, it's just very elegant. So we walked around, we sat at the bar, we met another couple who were DVC members who told us their life story. And it was really fun meeting them. They're not married, but they've been together. I heard the whole thing. And then we went upstairs to have dinner. And Topolino's does not disappoint. If you want a great dinner, as long as you're willing to pay for it, Topolino's is definitely your place. They've changed the menu since we were there last time. When I went with Deirdre and Samantha and Susan Cox, they had two specials. One was a sole marnier and one was the veal chop. And actually both of those items are now on the menu. So they're no longer specials, but they're part of the permanent menu. So they must have been testing them then. I got the scallops with risotto and asparagus that was melt in your mouth, delicious.
That sounds
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, and they did take off the salmon, which I was disappointed in because I've gotten that a couple times. And John got the sole that the waiter recommended to us when we were there in February. And our waitress again said it was one of their signature items, and he said it was absolutely delicious. So we had a little time before our Rise boarding pass, and then we ordered dessert. And I got the chocolate with a little warm chocolate caramel filling. I'm not sure the right name of it, but if you look for the chocolate dessert with the caramel filling, you'll definitely know it. And John got a fruit dessert, which was nice and light. And we both loved ours. Great service. The food there was delicious. The service is great. The atmosphere, it's really definitely stellar. Definitely one of our favorites now.
nice.
Good job.
Awesome.
You are a super geek to get
Question.
a reservation.
Yes.
So did you walk back over to Disney Spring or Hollywood Studios, or did you ride the Skyliner over?
We took the Skyliner to Riviera. Yes. And then but we did walk from Boardwalk, our resort, to Hollywood Studios. And then we went on Rise, and it was everything that we expected. It's just such a great ride. We did not get interrogated, though. We went into the interrogation room, but there was no one that came in to actually physically interrogate us. I don't know if it was because of the end of the night or just where it was in the line, but everything else worked smoothly. And by the time we were done, I'm like, John, we have time for one more ride. What do you want to go on? And like, we can go on like Slinky Dog as we're walking by. I'm like, we can go on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad. And he goes, yeah, no, I'm good. Let's just go back. And I'm like, really? And I wanted to go on one more thing, but I'm like, you know what? I get to go all the time, and he's tired, and he was a good sport and stayed with me all day. So
Nice.
I was watching with like little puppy dog eyes as I'm looking at no lines and all these rides as I'm walking out of the park. But we did, and we walked home. It was, again, a beautiful night.
Nice.
And then we had no place for breakfast the next morning. I wanted to go to the Grand Floridian Cafe if I got any reservation, and I started to try for that, but we ended up just getting quick serve. I tried the Boardwalk Bakery mobile order, and there wasn't as many choices. We both wanted egg sandwiches, and there was like 2 choices, and neither one was appealing. So I ended up walking over to the Swan and getting some egg sandwiches and some fruit and some coffee there, and bringing it back to the room where we went. So, like I said, very quick 24 hours at Disney, but we got a lot done.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice.
It was an awesome day.
Yeah. That's great.
I think that's my shortest trip report ever, Wendy.
I think so.
But very informative and sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, like I said, we weren't initially planning on going. It just really was because we could only fly into Orlando. So we just kind of made a day of it, which is fun.
All right. Well,
Nice.
have a great week there in sunny
Thank
Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think
Weather is beautiful.
Judy's got a historical review of Disney
Well,
World. You got a new book there.
yeah.
What, is that a new book you got there, Judy?
Well, I've got secret stories of Walt Disney World. Things you never knew.
And who's it by?
Jim Corcus.
So you got a fun one for us?
Well, this is a good one, and it ties right in because it's from Hollywood Studios.
All right.
And it's about the great movie ride that we all love, that we all miss. And it's just some really fun facts about the great movie ride. So I found out that the Imagineers wined and dined Gene Kelly before showing him his animatronic for the ride. And the result was that Kelly then signed off on allowing them to use it. It also said that when the ride debuted, Gene Kelly's umbrella was open, but the rain and the water would splatter off and get the guests wet. So they had a shut.
Oh, that's cute.
This is the dance in the rain scene.
I know. Another interesting fact was actor James Cagney, his family was very unhappy with the way they had dressed the gangster in that scene in Public Enemy number. I guess it was just Public Enemy. So they actually gave the Imagineers one of James Cagney's actual tuxedos to make him appear more classy.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a cool
I thought
fact.
that was good. Liza Minnelli, the daughter of Judy Garland, was the voice for the character of Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz in that scene.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
John Wayne's voice in the scene where he's on the horse was actually impersonated by actor Doug McClure.
Mm.
Oh,
It really
wow.
was not John Wayne.
That was really good impersonation.
Yeah.
His voice was often impersonated. Very distinctive.
So I just found it very interesting that a lot of what they did was, how well researched everything was, how there were really authentic things, how they tied the characters, the real characters to the ride. And we all missed that ride because that was a lot of fun.
That
Was one of our favorites.
Yeah.
But just a little bit of history of Hollywood Studios
I love it.
and the great movie ride that we all miss.
Well, every week we'll bring something like that to the Traveling Tiaras. We'll have a little hidden magic. Judy likes doing a little bit of the history. She's got is that a new book, Judy?
I've had it for a while.
All right, so we're going to dip into some of those. But what a great treat to have Wendy here this week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us. We have to.
Oh,
I want you to
thanks for
come
having
down.
me.
You got to come down and bring John. We'll maybe have a beer and a lobster roll again down in.
I'm ready.
Now that the
Hey,
weather's
I know
getting
where
better.
I know where we can get a really good lobster roll.
Yeah. No, not the Columbia.
Not
The fake Columbia Harbor House at Magic Kingdom
Tomorrowland Terrace.
didn't work last time.
Not at the Tomorrowland Terrace, please.
Margita, you have anything this week? Now that you're recovering?
I do have a little piece of information, which I always try to do this when we go down to Fantasyland, because I love Fantasyland in the Magic Kingdom. When we ride the carousel, which I like to try to do, you should look for Cinderella's horse. Do you guys know how to distinguish Cinderella's horse?
I
from-
don't.
It's white. No, I don't.
She's totally guessing.
Right. It's white, but it has a gold ribbon tied on the tail.
Oh.
And it's
Okay.
the horse's name is Major. Apparently it's in the movie. I'll have to go back and rewatch it, but Cinderella's father gave it to her when she was a little girl.
Interesting.
So
Nice.
to buy it, you have to look for the white horse with the gold ribbon on its tail.
Nice.
I just love little details like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Nice
That's
job.
really cool.
I'm having so much fun doing these look into the hidden magic, and that's a good one, Margita. And Wendy, I want you to have a great time. Let us know. Stay in touch, all right?
Enjoy,
Absolutely.
Wendy.
All right.
Don't-
Thank you. Good to see you all. I'm glad
see
you
you.
feel
Don't
better,
enjoy the good
Margita.
weather too
Thank
much.
you.
We'll see you when you're back.
Bye,
Sounds
Wendy.
good.
Bye.
Oh, she loved that.
Yeah, I've been doing a few recordings to celebrate our 7 years doing the podcast. And of course, Lindsay helped me start the podcast. I still give her credit as a co-host. And I'm so glad she's on this week. A lot of you guys have often gave me great compliments on Lindsay and our chemistry together. I think it's fun being a father-daughter podcast. Something you have in common with your kids is always great, especially as they get older. Now, Lindsay went through the college program down at Disney World, so I know a lot of you like to hear about that program and Lindsay's experience, so we review that a little bit. And then we review the Soul movie that Mama and Lindsay watched on the Disney Plus streaming service. And we've got a couple of lists for you this week. We got some more hidden magic that Lindsay and I do 5 of those, and then a segment we did, I think maybe just once before, because I'm a meat eater and Lindsay's a vegetarian. So we got the meat versus veggie list. Well, over the years, geeks have been complimentary of my daughter, Lindsay. She's awesome. And it's so great to have Lindsay back on the show this week. It's like the old days, chatting Disney World with Lindsay and Dad. Well, 7 years ago, I started a podcast about Disney World with my daughter, Lindsay. And I'm ready, finally, to bring her back for a reminisce about the podcast as we started it 7 years ago. So she is the sweetest, the cutest, and the smartest Disney daughter in the world. Welcome, everyone. Lindsay back to the podcast. Hey, Lindsay, everybody's been asking about you. How are you, Lindsay, sweetheart?
Well, first of all, hi, geeks. And I'm doing pretty well. Lots of work.
Yes, some things have changed since we first started the podcast. We were just saying we've got some sophistication here in terms of our humble beginnings and now how we got a setup here. What do you think of my setup in my office?
You really leveled up. It's quite fancy compared to what we used to have. I mean, we started at the dining room table downstairs. Look how things have changed.
Do you remember, we're both techies. Do you remember what the equipment was when we started the podcast?
I know you were recording off of your iPad, which was like a first or second generation iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I had a mixer and we had 2 decent microphones that you got me for Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's nothing compared to what we've got now. I mean, we're still sitting at a folding table, but you know.
Yes, I've been working on my office situation. The problem is I have so many interests, as you know, Lindsay. I've got my fish tank and my television and my stereo and speakers and desk and 2 monitors. And it's all set up for me to sit at my desk and podcast really comfortably now, which I'm really excited about. But I'm still not in a setup where I can permanently bring someone
Live guests into your
yeah.
your cave here. We're kind of crammed into the center of the room, surrounded.
We set it up. It took us about a half hour to get the Rodecaster Pro and our laptops and the microphones. I bought some new microphone stands, but it's sounding good, doesn't it?
It sounds good, and I'm comfortable. So
I can remember trying to get this microphone audio set up. I remember you bought me a little gadget that I could do the volumes, and then you accidentally cut the wire for the power with a pair of scissors.
I was trying to be nice and organized, do your cable management for you, and I was cutting a zip tie or something, and that poor little cable was in the way and got chopped. Oops.
So I'm so excited we have a real proper setup here, and we're going to have some fun. Came up with some topics. I think I'm going to go into the archives a little bit to talk about your college program that you did back.
Programs.
Yeah. I was thinking about this too, Lindsay. We started this 7 years ago, and I was thinking, were you in high school still, or were you in college? But I was pretty sure you were in college, right?
Yeah, I'm 27 now, so I was 20 years old when we started.
And you were on the 6-year program?
Oh, I was in school for, a long time.
Did some part-time?
Yeah, I was part-time for a good bit of it, and I took a couple semesters off, and I did the college program twice, so, didn't have the typical college experience, but it was okay.
And about a year ago, I assisted you getting a job at the place where I am employed, too, which was how far before COVID hit and they sent us all to work from home?
I worked in the office for 1 week.
Oh, was it only that?
1 week, Monday through Friday, and then they said, don't come back on Monday, work from home.
I thought that was 2 weeks. Well,
no.
Only 1 week.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were commuting in your little Spark car, the same car we took down to Disney World when you did one of your college programs. We did,
both of them we did. We drove.
Yeah. You did 2 tours of the college program, which we're going to talk. But now we have offices across from each other, and we work
at the same company, but different departments.
From home.
From home, yeah. And it's been fantastic. I'm dreading going back to the office just because of the commute mostly.
You're doing really well in the working world, even though you had a real difficult start in terms of the logistics.
It was actually perfect for me because I love to be home. So I have no problem being work from home. I was actually quite happy about it.
Me too. I'm liking the commute much better than the hour each way that we have into Hartford, Connecticut.
It's a nice office building, but I'd much rather be home.
It takes a lot out of you doing all that commuting, but we're going to talk Disney World, and Lindsay's back. She's got lots of knowledge. We're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about the college program because I just think that's a topic that we've got some new listeners and maybe have never heard you talk about it. And a lot of people probably never heard you, but Lindsay, I've been talking to all our geeks. I do on a regular basis. We do Zoom calls. I got a little Facebook group, and I got the chat messengers, and everyone I said that I'm going to do for our anniversary, I'm going to bring Lindsay. She's agreed to come on the podcast. They are very excited to hear from you. You are a big star with some of the original listeners, by the way.
Yeah, at this point, I'm like a cryptid, though. I kind of pop in every so often. They see me in the background sometimes, but I guess it's a special return. What am I, a special guest star now?
Special host. The podcast details bio still has Curtis and Lindsay, father-daughter podcast. I have not taken that off.
Maybe it's time to update it.
Either I'm too lazy or I am still nostalgic.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. And then we're going to talk, one of these topics that came up, one of our listeners suggested magic things that are in the parks. And these are little things that you might miss if you don't look for them. I've got a book here. I'm going to start using this book. The book is called The Hidden Magic of Walt Disney World. I'm not sure where I got this book from. I think maybe someone gave it to me at Christmas time.
I think we gave it to Mom for Christmas time.
Oh, okay. We've got several of these. As all you geeks probably have books in your library. And I'm going to read through this during weeks with the Traveling Tiaras. And I'm going to start it off with Lindsay today. And she's got some of her own tips. So we're going to do a top 5, I think, with those. And we're also going to do, this was a topic we did a while ago that was a lot of fun and got some good feedback, was meat versus vegetarian. I'm the meat eater and Lindsay's the vegetarian. We're going to pick some of the meals either that we've had or looking forward to have. Maybe we have not been there before. I don't know. I didn't really give a lot of rules around it.
No, none at all, actually.
That's kind of what I'm going to read them. Maybe some of these I've had, some of them I'm kind of wanting to have, or I've heard about them on the podcast. And those are the topics I have for this anniversary show, Lindsay.
Sounds fun. Let's get into it.
All right, the college program. Now, I want to know, what made you want to do the college program?
So I think I'd heard about it. Our family went for so many years to Disney. and met so many nice cast members as I was growing up, and quite a lot of them end up being these young college-age kids who were doing the college program. And when you would talk to them, their name tags would say, their college instead of where they're from. And that's how I heard about it. I kind of knew going into starting college that I wanted to do the program at some point. What was that? I think 2015. So I was 2 years or so into my college, 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Like I said, I took time off and everything when I decided, okay, I'm going to go for it, and applied for the spring 2015 program.
What's the options that you had?
So they've got, I think when I was doing it,
of course, it's not even on right now. So we're talking about what it was.
And it's changed since I've been there. But when I was doing it, they had 2 different seasons that you could go, and then 2 different lengths of your term that you could go down there. So I did the spring, which was January through May.
Yeah.
Which is the extended program. It's a little bit longer, and they have a shorter one for both spring and fall. So I did both times. I chose to do the extended spring. And my first one, I ended up getting placed in, it was previously Downtown Disney. This was still when Downtown Disney existed, before it was Disney Springs.
That's right.
I was on the west side, which is the side where Cirque du Soleil and House of Blues is.
Right.
And I worked in merchandise at 4 different locations. So that was Disney Quest, which RIP. I was in the shop there, and also up in the arcade area. I worked at the Candy Cauldron, which was an experience. And then I also worked at D Street, which is now the Star Wars store. And I worked at Superhero Headquarters, actually, when it first opened. So, yeah.
What's it like to work retail at Walt Disney World?
Personally, for me, I think that was the best place I could have been.
Yeah. Well, you were really excited that maybe you'd get into the parks. So can you tell everybody how they place you?
Yeah. So the program, when you first sign up for it, you can select, my chair is squeaking. You can select what sort of, not departments, but what area you would like to work in. And that's how they narrow down and end up assigning people out. Is you express interest in attractions or merchandise, custodial, transportation. They'll interview you, and then they'll actually give you an offer in a location that you had expressed interest in if you get an offer.
The first trip, I remember we got all the way down there, and you went in, the personnel building was right across Disney Springs.
Yes. And
you didn't even know at that time where you were being placed until you were in there in the building the first day as we arrived. I forgot where... I don't exactly remember the details of it, but they give you a general idea of what you're going to be doing, but not where you're going to be placed specifically. Right. So you don't find out, like you might find out you're in merchandising, but you could be put in a park. You could be put in ESPN. You could be put in or a resort. So you don't know until you get down there, actually. They might do it differently now. I think they do actually tell you. Well, yeah, because the second time we were driving down, and didn't you get a phone call or a text that...
Yeah, so the second time I went down, I already knew I was going into merchandise. They'd let me know. But at that point, this was 2017, they were sending emails out with your work location before you actually got down there. Right. So that's how I found out my second term I'd be working at the beach club and yacht club.
You were a little bit disappointed because you still wanted to be working in a park.
Yeah, a part of me really wanted to have that park experience. That's like the traditional, when you think of Disney College program, it's like, I'm going to be working at one of the parks.
Right. I can understand.
That's not where everyone ends up. I mean, there's so many different locations across the Disney World property that need, cast members working them. Yeah. So they could place you anywhere. And I really, truly think that the resorts is one of the best places that you could be put for any position.
I told you that right away as we were driving down. I felt I was not just trying to cheer you up, but I was like, that is going to be so easy. I love the beach club. First of all, beach and yacht club, working in one of those shops. I mean, it's going to be busy in the morning and maybe in the evening, but mostly during the day, it's pretty chill.
Yeah, it was. There were differences. Like I said, I never worked in a park, but I worked at Downtown Disney Springs, and it had a totally different vibe than working in a resort. I would say the hours outside of the parks are going to be better anywhere than inside the parks, because inside the parks you'll end up working
much of demand. Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot more. Yeah, they have their shifts are longer and everything. They just have a lot more demand for those positions in the park. So I think quality of life maybe outside of the parks is a little bit nicer and it was more my speed. Let's put it that way. I didn't have all the energy of like a 18-year-old going in there. I never really did. So yeah, the resort life was good for me. Still very late hours. We got the shifts either, can I say butt crack of dawn or, closing up at 1:00 in the morning sort of thing. Right. Most of the time, the shifts were a lot better. I'd hear my friends coming back from work, at 4:00 in the morning.
You did make one really good friend there, Sam, that you still stay in contact with, right?
Yeah. Sam was my roommate on my first college program. My actual, we shared a bedroom, and still friends with her now. Her birthday was a couple weeks ago, and sent her a card and everything. She sends me stuff from Disney. She actually still works down in the Orlando area. She's an electrical engineer.
Yeah, I've noticed that she did not go to Disney World right away after her college program, because they do have a difference. The program that you did was not a professional career internship.
Yeah. That's like a stepping stone. Like if you wanted to do the Disney professional internship, you usually start with a college program and then you'll do that next.
Yeah. And she did that, right?
No. Or did she? I think she did, actually. Yeah.
Yes, she did. I remember.
Yeah, she did, because she had an office in Hollywood Studios. But yeah, she doesn't work for Disney currently, but she still goes there often,
I think she got an offer back at her home that she took first, and then she went to work for Disney though for a while, right?
Yeah, she did work for Disney for a little while.
As a professional?
Yes. I don't want to talk too much about her because I don't know what she once shared, but yeah, she enjoyed it for a while, and then she got an apartment. She's living down there. So yeah, it's great.
Very cool. How were the apartments?
So I can't even remember the names of them. I'm sorry. It's been so long. But they had 4 different apartment complexes you could choose from to put in a bid.
Where are they generally located?
They're just outside the Disney property, so a Kissimmee area. And so I think I drove without traffic, maybe 15 minutes. With traffic, over an hour. Let's put it that way.
So how's the traffic in the Orlando Disney area, Lindsay?
Yeah. If you don't have to drive around that area, don't. Driving on Disney property, fine. You're still going to get the crazy people who go over the medians, which I've seen way too many times. It's a big circle, guys. Just stay on the road. Outside, it's tourist area, so be careful.
A lot of traffic.
Yes.
I've heard it is in the world the most accidents per capita in the entire world.
Yeah, one of my good friends got in a very serious car accident going to work.
I remember that.
She's okay. She ended up being okay, but it
was bad. I know. Yeah. I remember that. So you got to be careful when you're driving down there, guys. How are the guests? What's it like being on the other side instead of being a tourist and a guest, being a cast member?
So I was really fortunate that I only, had 1 or 2 grumpies come visit me in the stores. Yeah. Most of the time, the guests love to interact with cast members. I know most of our geeks are that way. And we're there to give you the most magical experience that you could have. So we had limitations, of course, of what we could do because, we don't have those. We don't have those give up free pixie card, pixie dust every day sort of things. But we did have magical moments. We did everything we could to make sure that you had the most magical stay possible. So
they had a little program that you could get recognized from guests too. I remember what was that
the
called?
4 Keys program. So anytime you wanted to leave some kind of note for like a cast member, if you catch the right person, in the shop's a little more difficult just because you don't know who a manager is. But if you pull someone aside, you could probably leave a note for them, and then that actually goes on their record.
Right.
And they'll get put in for drawings and stuff. But it's nice to just get like hey, this person thought you did a great job.
Right.
You can give that magic kind of back to the cast members. They really do appreciate it because they're there to help you, and we get the word back. It's really nice.
One of my favorite stories was a guest that came in. I don't know if this happened to you more than once, but you remember you relaying the story to me, and they asked you how they could get to Disney World.
Oh, that happened so much in downtown Disney.
Oh.
Not at the resort because they know,
okay.
Pretty much.
That makes sense. Okay.
Especially because it was a deluxe resort. They pretty much know what's going on.
So they walk up to you and say,
hey, how do I get to Disney World? And you're like, you made it.
Look around.
And they're like, they're like, what? And I'm like, you're looking for the Magic Kingdom. It's like 15 minutes. Get on this highway over there.
Get on the bus.
Yeah.
Well, they drove in probably, obviously.
Yeah, and they don't realize that once you see the big arch that you go through, you're in Disney World. You're not just looking for the castle. I was like, you're a little bit far away from the castle. You got a ways to go.
Oh, the guest that just showed up with no plans and no idea.
How do they do it? I do not understand.
You did see that a lot?
A lot.
Oh my gosh, it's so interesting.
And they spend so much money. So I guess Disney loves them. They got no plan. Open wallet.
Excellent. How are the cast members to work with?
Great overall. Yeah, I met a lot of really lovely people. I know that when I was working at the Beach and Yacht Club, they had a really great team there in particular that I got close with that still remembered my name when you would go and say, hey, my daughter worked here. Her name
a year ago. After.
Yeah. And that was... They're great people. They work hard. Oh my goodness, some of them have been there. Like one of my trainers, he'd been there 15 years or so. Knew everything there was to know about that resort. Was great with the guests and just a all around great guy, like a grandfather kind of figure, you know. So
the college program is not easy to get into, is it? Do you have an idea what the percentages are if you apply?
I don't remember.
I remember you being really nervous about the interviews and getting excited when you got chosen.
Yeah, it's not, you're not guaranteed to get in just when you apply. There are lots of stories of people who don't get in. So I was really fortunate to apply both times and get in on my first try. I do recognize that's not everyone's story, and it could be for something as simple as you only put in for attractions and they didn't need any more attractions people. It's not always going to be because something that you did personally. Right. And it could also be the time that you apply because they already filled up the positions, that sort of thing. So if you don't get in the first time, try again. Maybe it just wasn't the right time for you.
All right. Thanks for covering your college program.
Yeah, highly recommend if you
experience when they bring it back. Yes, let's hope they bring the international program back and the college program.
Oh yeah, you work closely with the international program kids, and they're cool. They're great. We had one girl who was from Korea who was learning English.
They stay longer too, right?
Yeah, she was there for a year. She was one of the coolest cast members I'd talked to because she wanted to know everything, not just about Disney, but about everything. So it was a cool international experience for us too.
All right, going into our next segment, Lindsay. I'm calling this the...
Can I stop you?
Hidden Magic.
Can I stop you?
Yeah.
We were going to talk about Soul.
Oh, right. I skipped right over that.
You did. I have notes. They're not much, but I thought you might want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's right. You and Mom watched the Disney movie Soul. Mm-hmm. All right. You've always been a good reviewer of Disney movies. Let's hear the review as
it's going to be brief,
Lindsay
at
Stone.
Least. Yeah. Soul, it's not the newest Disney Pixar, I don't think. I think there's another one, or unless the other one is just Disney Animation Studios. Maybe it is the newest Disney Pixar.
Okay.
But it's about a character named Joe, who is an aspiring jazz musician, and he gets his first big gig.
Okay.
He's a piano player, a jazz pianist. But the day that he gets his gig, he just so happens to get in an accident and dies.
Sounds like Coco.
Yeah. So he ends up in the Great Beyond, the escalator up to the Great Beyond. He's not ready to go. So he ends up jumping off of that Great Beyond escalator and ends up in the place where souls go before they come to Earth.
Okay.
So he ends up in this little training area before the souls go to Earth.
Okay.
And what they have to do in that training area is they learn their spark, what makes them personally them.
Oh,
and then they get to go to Earth. They get their Earth pass and they go to Earth. So he meets this soul called Soul 22, who has been there pretty much since the beginning of time and has never found her spark.
Oh.
So it's this journey of Joe trying to get back to Earth, to his body, so he can, live his purpose of being a great jazz musician. And then Soul 22 finding her way, her purpose to be, and her spark to be on Earth.
Cool.
The animation itself, gorgeous.
Yeah. As
Pixar is. It's really stunning.
Yeah.
Very emotional, but it has a lot of scary moments, I would say.
Ooh.
That I was surprised. Mom and I when we were watching it, we agreed that it felt like a movie that was more made for adults than kids.
All right.
I think kids would still enjoy it, but there's a lot of themes in there.
Okay.
they're deeper themes, a little, so
things to think about. There's some deep thoughts.
Yeah, it's the great beyond, you know. It's all like that, like finding who you are as a person.
That's kind of what was enjoyable about Coco.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I think that this one goes even a little bit more into that.
Okay,
but I would say overall it was very, very inspiring. Mama really liked it. She said she would definitely watch it again. I thought it was good.
Good.
Overall.
Yeah,
it was good. I think it's definitely worth a watch. Entertaining for sure.
And a little message.
Yeah, it definitely had a message. The music,
a happy ending?
Yeah,
okay.
Of course. But it had some really great music in it. It was jazz music. Really fantastic. That, what is it?
A lot of famous characters.
A lot of famous actor voices, yeah. I have to say, the characters that are in The Great Beyond are so different from any Pixar character that I've seen them do before.
Okay.
Very interesting, comical. Overall, go see it if you haven't. It's on Disney Plus. So definitely, yeah.
Very good. Trying to think. Disney Plus. I am trying to watch Marvel.
I just caught up with it too. I literally just watched Infinity War and Endgame. I'm just getting started. I watched Captain Marvel on. Yeah, I watched that one too.
All right. Great. Thank you, Lindsay, for the review of Soul. Go watch it on Disney Plus. Now we'll get into Hidden Magic at Disney World. I want to mention a couple of our oldies but goodies that
don't take any of mine. Maybe they're on my list.
Are they on your list?
I don't know.
What if I talk about Splash Mountain?
Yeah, you're going to steal one of mine. I didn't have that many. I'm sorry. I haven't been in a long time.
Well, I'm using a book. This book is by Susan Venice. 600 Secrets. I don't know if I'm going to give.
She's got a lot more secrets than I do. Let me keep my 5.
Well, all right. So if you don't mention some of the ones I'm thinking about that we have known since we've been going,
do it afterwards.
I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah.
All right. What's your first one then?
These are not in order. Just FYI.
No, I don't have any order either. I'm starting from the beginning of my book, and I'm going to pick a few.
And they're very small. Mine just happened to be all in Magic Kingdom. I think they do have a little extra magic in Magic Kingdom, so that just happens to be where all mine are.
You're all in Magic Kingdom?
I'm all in Magic Kingdom. We're all around the park.
I'm going to stay in Magic Kingdom, too.
Okay. So let's start over in Storybook Circus, which, when it was first coming over, I was really not expecting much from it.
Okay.
But it's definitely grown on me, and I really like that land. I think it's a great theme.
What's in there? That's so
there's
great.
There's a lot of little things in Storybook Circus, but if you're looking at the pavement specifically, you'll see that there are animal footprints from the circus animals, but also
elephants?
But you might also find some shells of peanuts
stuck in
the pavement from when they paved Storybook Circus. So that's pretty cool. They're not real peanuts for anyone who's worried they're artificial.
In case you have an allergy to peanuts.
Yeah. So
you're barefoot walking through.
Yeah, people do walk barefoot through
okay.
Disney World. Well, there's a splash pad there, so it can make sense, but so that's a cool little detail. There's peanuts from
Look on the ground.
Dumbo. And on the ground, in the pavement.
That's a true statement. We were talking about the scavenger hunt we did, and we were in the Grand Floridian looking at the tiles and seeing the Fab Five in the tiles. Mm-hmm. You would be just walking through there. You would never look down to pay attention to those kind of details. So that's what this Hidden Magic in Walt Disney World. We're going to stay in Magic Kingdom. I like Roy Disney.
Yeah.
I like the fact...
Who is Roy Disney, Dad?
Walt Disney's brother.
Oh.
Older brother.
Yeah.
They had quite a great relationship. Mm-hmm. But I like how they made such a great partnership, how Roy was the financial genius. The businessman, and kept things realistic while Walt was the creative force behind the Walt Disney Productions. But when you go into Magic Kingdom, it says Walt's brother and the real driving force behind the Magic Kingdom after Walt passed away in 1966. Think of that.
He finished it up. He kept Walt's vision alive.
Well, Roy has his own bench in the park. Of course, everyone knows the Mickey statue.
The partner statue.
Yes, thank you. Lindsay always brings the real details to this show.
What I can remember.
The iconic statue in front of the Magic Kingdom. So the guy in the background who really helped build Magic Kingdom, Roy Disney, he's got his own bench. He's seated with Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Honoring their supporting roles in the success of Walt and Mickey. Roy and Minnie also tend to move around the courtyard, but they are generally found near City Hall.
Yeah.
I find that interesting that they move them around, so they're not always in the same place, I suppose.
Yeah, well, with the big revamp of the hub, I think they used to be in the hub, somewhere in the hub, but they move around, I guess, now. But I love that, the two statues. That's great.
All right, that's mine. So look for Roy and Minnie on a park bench as you walk in, basically.
Yeah. Maybe. When
Near
you listen
City
to
Hall.
him, they might have relocated it since.
It looks somewhere different every time.
Yeah. Ask a cast member. They'll be able to tell you where Roy is.
That is so true. When we did our scavenger hunt, are cast members encouraged to know more about the parks? How do they learn those things?
Yeah, so it's not something that's like, something like day one. Okay, everyone, here's all the information about all the parks. You kind of learn as you go, but it is encouraged, for you to know what's going on in your area. And when you're working there, like when I first started, it's like the cast members would point out, hey, look at this cool thing over here. You can tell guests about this or that sort of thing. So it's kind of word of mouth spread, that oral tradition sort of guess from cast member to cast member, and then we can pass it on to the guests.
All right. What's your second one?
Next one is over at the Voyage of the Little Mermaid. This one is kind of hard to see, but once you see it, you won't be able to unsee it.
All right.
So when you walk a little bit into the queue, if you turn around and look back, you're looking towards Gaston's Tavern.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rock formation there that if you stand in just the right spot, they form the shape of Steamboat Willie.
Oh, Steamboat Willie.
Yeah. It's one of those dimensional illusions. So the rock of his head is farther back and then his foot is up close to you.
Yeah.
So you have to line it up just the right way and it forms the shape of Steamboat Willie.
That is so, what else are you going to be doing while you're in line at the Little Mermaid?
Yeah, you might have to kind of stop because it's right near the front of the entrance.
Hopefully
so you stop and look around.
That line sometimes moves along pretty fast.
Yeah.
And so these are things, as you're, actually with COVID, you got more time to enjoy or look for these kind of things because you're going to be in a long line possibly.
Yeah. And also about the Voyage of the Little Mermaid, something with that line, because usually the line will collect towards the front of the queue. But in that outer area where all the rocks are and the waterfalls, just when you first start to go underground, that's where you can find the little blue crab game. And they're one of the cutest things in the whole park, where they bring out items for you to sort for them. And you have to wave at them to tell them to bring which pile to bring their goodies.
We love to wave at the little crabby crabs.
And people think we are insane because you have to look at them from the right angle to see them. We're waving at the glass.
Sometimes they won't interact with you and you're getting annoyed, and the people in line are getting annoyed with us because we're...
Go around.
Just go
playing with the crabs.
I get annoyed with guests that don't stop and smell the roses a little bit.
Take things a little too seriously. They're go.
They're on their way to the next thing, and there could be some entertainment going on or little things like this that they really miss the nuances. All right, I got a fascinating fact for you for my number 2.
All right.
If anyone had been doing some investigation into who was mysteriously buying up vast acres of land in Central Florida, they would have found the chairman of each of the dummy corporations was a certain Mr. M. Mouse. Curious, right?
Yeah.
The whole secretive operation was given the code name Project X by Walt. It was finally brought to light by a reporter from the Orlando Sentinel who flew to Los Angeles to interview Walt and discovered he had an intimate knowledge of all the property taxes of the Orlando area. When the story broke, the cost of the land in the surrounding areas skyrocketed from $180 per acre to more than $1,000 per acre.
Oh, Walt.
The last few acres Walt purchased cost $80,000 each.
Wow.
I thought that was...
He got a good chunk of it, though, before.
I knew that story from a little bit, but to hear the details of that is kind of fun.
Insane. They knew it was going to be a big deal.
It was all swampland. And
it still is swampland if you look at the right places.
M. Mouse was buying it all up.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's okay. He did a good job with it.
He's done quite a great job with the place.
Yeah. Not just a swampland anymore.
That actually really fascinates me when you go to Central Florida and just this. That was the first thing that just jumped out at me as an adult, seeing this place going, how did this happen?
It's so much.
It's so massive.
So great.
There's so much going on. And
it's a city within those walls. It really is.
Again, going back to those poor souls that go in thinking they're going to Adventureland Park or Great Adventure, Six Flags. It's not.
Yeah.
All right.
So much more.
Number 3 for Lindsay.
Okay.
Of her hidden magic.
It's no secret that we love the Country Bears. As politically incorrect as they can be. I stand by the Country Bears. The Country Bears they're some big creatures, right? So you can imagine when they are walking around outside of their pavilion, specifically in the lobby, they might leave some marks on the floor. So if you go into the lobby before, where they kind of like the holding pen before they let you into the theater, if you look on the floors are all scratched up from bear claws.
In the lobby?
Yeah. It's like unmistakably scratched up by a bunch of bare feet.
Well, that's what would happen.
I mean, I think it makes sense, but maybe they should,
Country bears running around loose.
Fix it up a little bit.
I love it when they run around loose.
Yeah.
Even at COVID, they're standing up on top of the theater.
Oh yeah, and they wave into people.
Stuff,
that's great. They do interact with when they get the chance to go out into Frontierland. You'll see them futzing around outside, and they're great. They're great characters.
Great pictures to get.
Yeah. Boy, can they sing.
I've got the t-shirt. They're great singers.
Yeah.
Great entertainers all around, actually.
Love the Country Bears.
We had a great geek meet with 30 of us in there.
Yeah.
Some people had never been to the Country Bears. How can you be a geek that's never been to the Country Bears? I'm so ashamed.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I got so much.
You got to teach them.
I have so much to teach people.
Yeah.
All right. My number 3, a fascinating fact again. Ready? Each time you pass, this is kind of interesting. Definitely watch or pay attention to this as you're in Magic Kingdom. Each time you pass from one land to another, the landscaping, ambient sound, and architecture change subtly. I can never say
subtly.
Subtly. Subtly. Why is there a B in there?
English.
Yeah. For example, when transitioning from the hub to Adventureland, that's one of the best ones. The architecture and landscaping, along with the front of the Crystal Palace, change from Victorian to more colonial style. The design elements on the bridge crossing into Adventureland become more primitive, and the landscaping takes on a more jungle-themed look. What else is special about the transition from Crystal Palace to Adventureland? It's symbolic of the British Empire spreading its influence into Africa.
So not great.
They put that really nicely.
Yeah, right. But
I like the sound. I love listening to the little drums
as you approach
or whatever. Yeah,
as you approach Adventureland. Yeah,
and just listen to how you cannot hear the other sound from the land that you're coming from, and how you very gradually hear the sound of the new land you're going to.
It's incredible how seamless it is. Like if you're really, you wouldn't notice it.
Yeah, pay attention.
Yeah, you wouldn't notice it if you're just, running around from place to place. But if you actually listen, it's crazy how well how great the sound design is that they angle.
Perfection.
It's perfect. You do not notice it. It's totally seamless.
You got to do that.
That's something so special about Disney World, because if you've ever been to Universal, you would know that going from land to land, like you can see, I don't know the exact layout, but this is just hypothetically. You can see like Jurassic Park World while you're standing in Dr. Seuss land. It's like that's a little jarring, but you don't get that experience in Disney World. It's when you're in Adventureland, you're in Adventureland, and that scene between them is not like a harsh line. It's very organically flows from land to land, which is so cool.
I like how they did a great job with Galaxy's Edge with that. Everyone says how immersive it is too. All right, Lindsay, what's your next one?
I know you and I both really enjoy this. Every time we go by it, we try to partake in it. It's Pascal's Garden in Rapunzel's bathroom between Liberty Square and Fantasyland. If you didn't know, Pascal is Rapunzel's little chameleon friend who tends to match the background of whatever he goes up against. He does it quite a bit in the movies. Yeah. But in the parks, you can actually find 10 different little Pascal statues all around Rapunzel's bathroom area. And he's hidden pretty well, too.
Yes, you got.
He's hard to find all 10, yeah.
We've done it.
There's quite a few of them down in this little river scene area. He's climbing up the sides of the buildings and flower boxes. Really, really fun, especially if you just want to take a break and sit down, because there is a little charging station right there. And let the kids run around and say, I found Pascal. He's all over the place. So cute. So fun.
This next fascinating fact is very close to what we were just talking about in terms of the changing the land. And Lindsay knows this word. I've asked her what this word is many times. Forced perspective.
Yeah.
It's a technique used to trick your eye into thinking something is bigger, taller, closer, or farther away than it actually is. Imagineers use this technique throughout Disney World to make the most economical use of space and materials. Many of the buildings you see are built, for example, to an 80, 60, 40 scale, meaning the lower level is built to 80% normal scale, the second level to 60%, and the upper level to 40%. Giving the illusion of greater height. Can you think of an example of that in Magic Kingdom?
There's a lot of them in all over the park. Well, Main Street is all built like that.
That's right.
The
castle.
The castle is, yep, that's the biggest one.
How high can the castle or any building in Central Florida be?
It's like 999 or something feet tall, just so they have to avoid the blinking little light at the top of the castle.
Right.
They really
so the forced perspective helps with that. Yeah. Everest and things like that.
Yeah. They didn't do it.
Example.
The one, I think pretty much everywhere in the park, they do a really good job with it. In Magic Kingdom, they do it in like Epcot with the Eiffel Tower. They actually there's a forced perspective illusion in the Tower of Terror. The hallways that you look down are forced perspective. They get smaller at the back.
That thing is amazing. I don't know. I can't never figure out how the heck they're doing.
Yeah. They do it in Epcot in the Figment ride when in the hallway in the queue where you can see like the floor going back into nowhere.
They let us in there one time.
Yeah, it's actually a floor built up and it's like it gets to like maybe the size
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, like that, just like that in that little room. But it looks like a long hallway. The only one where I think they failed with it was the Beast Castle. Because that looks like a model on the hill. What is like Monty Python? It's only a model.
Very good. Excellent, Lindsay. You got a fourth one.
I think my fifth one. This is number 5.
Is it?
Yeah. I've gone through 4 already.
I get one more?
Yeah, and I get one more. So I'm going to give you one of my favorites that we were talking about.
All right.
So in Splash Mountain, which I hope stays around for a little longer, one of my absolute favorite things in Splash Mountain to look for is in the scene where all the birds are fishing, kind of near the beginning. If you look right before you go under the bridge in that scene to the next scene, there's a bird who has his fishing line kind of right over the path where the log goes underneath. So if you look up at that moment and look at the little worm on the end of his fishing line, the worm has a straw hat on.
This is only Lindsay's favorite.
It's so cute.
Hidden magic. Every time we go by. The worm has a hat. Look, Dad.
But like, what a great little detail that every character in Splash Mountain is a character. It's not just a worm. This worm has a life. He has got his hat on. He's living his best life.
Got a big smile on his face.
I think it's literally just a worm with a hat. It's not. He doesn't have a face.
Oh, no eyes and mouth.
It's just a hat on it.
Oh my gosh.
Which makes it even better. Stuff like that.
Well, I'm gonna go back to an oldie but a goodie. People have not heard Lindsay and I talk about this because you've got to look or listen for this one. This is one I believe Mom told me about, or did you? I'm not sure.
I think Mom probably
Mom. Mom knows a lot of these. Why we're going to do these with the Traveling Tiaras, and this one is in Splash Mountain also. It's just before you're kind of turning the corner and you're getting ready to go up the steep incline before you're going to go down into the Briar Patch. Mm-hmm. There's a little gopher. Now this is when everything's working and has been refurbed. Yeah. Granted, because I've been there and been disappointed when he doesn't work.
Yeah.
But he pops down from the ceiling and he says, FSU!
And he's got a little FSU flag.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
You got to really pay attention because
he pops up intermittently, so it just kind of happens. So if it could happen when you're like right underneath him.
Right.
But you can see his little cavern, like where he pops out from. So if you got to focus on it.
Right.
He pops down and says FSU.
Which stands for?
Florida State University.
Who was an Imagineer who went to Florida State University.
Yeah.
That is really that's an Easter egg.
Yeah, that's a really cute one. Because that happens so fast that if you're not looking for it.
If you don't know about it, you would never guess it. So definitely, that is my favorite attraction in all of Disney World still.
Yeah.
Splash Mountain.
A classic.
Because it's got everything that makes a Disney ride fun. It's got a little bit of thrill. It's got a boat ride, which I love boat rides. It's got dark. It's got fun characters, great music. It's long.
Yeah, I get to
You
sit
get
down
wet
for a while.
and laugh. You can get splashed and laugh. And I think that's it's still my favorite. I don't know that it'll ever be eclipsed, even though all these technology rides are getting
The new rides
so
are cool,
sophisticated.
but sometimes the old ones are where it's at.
That one's got the quaintness. All right, Lindsay, that was our hidden magic list. Love doing the top fives.
Very fun.
Let's do another one. This was a popular one that Lindsay and I did once before, I believe.
How many times have we done this before? Let's be real.
More?
It's happened.
Well, we talk about food all
We
the
talk
time.
about food a lot.
But this is a segment called Meat versus Vegetarian. Now, I know we got lots of vegetarian listeners and just people like me too that like meat. So my list is based, I kind of have one that I haven't been to in a long time. I tried to find items that are meat based that I would really like to have on vacation. A lot of times I go for a steak, quite honestly, but I tried to if I was going and I was going to try a little bit of everything kind of meat related, this is a list that I could use. I
think you've eaten a steak at every popular restaurant in Disney World. Because I know when we had our trip that was just you and I, you had a steak at every meal. And I don't blame you because they were nice steaks.
I eat a lot of chicken at home. I don't eat a lot of steak at home. And when I get a chance if I'm going to go to a sit down restaurant, a steak usually catches my eye.
I can't blame you because I feel the same way when I go to Disney World, where if I see tofu on the menu, Disney makes good tofu. Okay. And it's kind of hard to cook on your own at home unless you really know what you're doing.
Oh, they do it really well, right?
They make good tofu is such a versatile.
Don't you think the vegetarian protein options over the years have come a long way?
So yeah, I was going to say that when I first started eating vegetarian, I was actually vegan for a few years. This was early high school when I went to plant-based. They really didn't have a standard vegetarian option everywhere. It was kind of here,
hit or miss.
Have some pasta, off of the allergy menu sort of thing, where they had to have something that they could give to someone who didn't eat meat.
Right.
Whereas now, as far as I can tell, every sit-down restaurant that you go to, and even I would say even all of the counter service,
absolutely,
have at least one vegetarian option, plant-based option. And they might not be vegan, but they'll be vegetarian friendly.
Yep.
And that means no fish, so totally vegetarian.
Right. They always have fish.
They always have fish on the menu, basically. But this is I'm talking straight vegetarian. We'll sometimes have eggs, though, just as a heads up. It's vegetarians who eat eggs. I will say, for pretty much every item on my list, the vegetarian option was the only vegetarian option. But I'm not picky, so I'll eat pretty much anything that is vegetarian.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a salad. I'm not talking about it's just a salad. It's an actual meal is what.
I remember when I was worried when I go to eat with Lindsay that, especially when I was down there when you were on the college program, you were trying to do things that I wanted to do because you were living there for 6 weeks and I was coming as a visit to either drop you off or pick you up in this case. But you were saying, Dad, let's go do what you want to do. And we had such a great time at Disney Springs. I remember having a few drinks.
I got really drunk.
I learned afterwards. I didn't realize, but we went to Homecoming and that seems to me I don't know, on the outside going to Homecoming, I was thinking, I feel guilty because there's going to be lots of things for me as options, but for Lindsay, but you were actually quite pleased with the sides. Wasn't it a choice of 3 sides?
It was fantastic. Like I said, I'm not picky, but they had deviled eggs that they didn't put the bacon on for me. They were very accommodating. Yeah, they had the sides. I'll eat mac and cheese.
Right, because you're if they just have French fries, I'll have French fries.
Yeah, I'm not too that picky.
Well, being picky then, what would you pick if you had your choice? Let's get your first one and then I'll do mine.
Let's see. I'm trying to order these a little bit so I pick the best ones for last. So let's start with this restaurant we'd been to once and did not have a good experience for me, and it wasn't their fault. Let's put it that way.
I know which one you're talking about.
No, you don't, because it's going to surprise you.
It's a different one.
Yes. It's not the one that you're thinking about.
It's not the Wave.
No.
All right.
It's the Coral Reef in Epcot.
You had a bad experience there.
Yeah, I was really sick. It was the day after the Wave.
Oh, okay.
So
I sort of remember.
It was the next day.
Yes, I do. No, I do it. Yes, I absolutely remember. Because I was like, wow, you had a horrible, like you were.
I was up all night.
Throwing up.
Yeah.
And then,
so,
like, well, she's up and going the next day.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out.
And you were at the wave and wasn't that, well, did you eat anything?
I didn't eat at the wave at all.
Okay.
But the coral reef, I was still not feeling good. So I just had like butter pasta and I picked at it like barely. So I really didn't eat there.
Okay.
But I love the big fish tank. I think it's beautiful. And I think that's such a cool experience. I want to go back there.
All right.
I have an option for an appetizer, main, dessert, and drink for each one of these.
All right.
So my appetizer, they have a smoked wild mushroom cipino with toasted crostini.
Wow.
Which sounds delicious.
You don't eat fish, right?
I don't eat fish, no. So wild mushrooms, though, I love anything with mushrooms. Very earthy. And then crostini, which are like those toasted breads.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great appetizer to me.
All right.
For the main, they have a grilled vegetable skewer with impossible kefta, which is an Indian meatball dish. And comes with rice, lentils, and eggplant. So I love any sort of Middle Eastern cuisine.
Oh, yeah.
So that sounds right up my alley.
Would you do Spice Road Table with me?
See, the thing is, I don't care for the Moroccan pavilion. Because I ate there once and...
Did you ever do the Tangerine Cafe?
Yeah.
You don't care for it?
Maybe it was a bad day.
Oh.
But yeah,
because I was surprised that I didn't like it.
I was surprised I didn't like it. That's how weird it was for me.
I really liked Tangerine Cafe. So, and all the geeks have been telling me about Spice Road Table.
I think I need to try it again. But the problem is there's so many places I want to go back to that I want to go back to that it keeps getting kicked off the list.
Right.
But I'm open to it. And then for dessert, they have a mixed berry mousse, which comes with a vanilla chiffon cake, which sounds delicious. And it's also sugar-free.
Awesome.
Well, no sugar added. And then this one actually didn't have a specialty drink. I didn't want to pick off, the standard Disney drink menu, but I'm in Epcot, so I'm going to go get a drink in World Showcase anyway. Right. So
that's right. No loss.
No.
Or if there's a festival going on.
Yeah, no, I'm not worried, but they don't have a specialty drink menu there. So,
well, I'm going to go to Epcot too for dinner. These are all sit-down restaurants. Is that what you got too? I'm sure you did. I didn't have to ask.
I think the rest of them are all signature. So
this is one I haven't done in a long time. Sometimes gets mixed reviews from my listeners when they come on the show. But I was really impressed the last time I was there, which was a long time ago. But that's why I want to go back. And one of my favorite things is to have a filet mignon. So I picked this restaurant for that I haven't been there in a long time. Heard about it a lot. It's Le Cellier.
Yeah.
Right.
Where is Le Cellier, Dad?
In the Canadian Pavilion.
And this is a signature restaurant.
I guess it is.
It is. It's very expensive.
Did you look at the prices of yours?
I didn't write them down.
All right. Well, I'll tell you the prices because I'm looking at the menu.
Okay.
I am going to get an appetizer too. I'm going to have the Canadian cheddar cheese soup, which is...
Isn't that like a
so famous?
Famous one there.
Moosehead Pale Ale and Niski's Applewood Smoked Bacon for $13. That's my appetizer.
You're getting two things.
Judy would
appetizer?
No, that's what's in the cheese soup, cheddar cheese soup.
Yeah,
Judy would be proud of me. And also, I'm not going to get the prime rib. I'm sure what she would have for $57. But the Le Cellier filet mignon is $59.
See, this is the good thing about vegetarian because it's always like half price of what the meat option is. There you go. Frugal.
AAA Canadian tenderloin, mushroom risotto, which is good if you get that at the booths out front during the festival.
Yeah, the mushroom risotto is good.
Asparagus tomato relish, truffle butter sauce, the filet mignon. Oh, you're saying? Oh, they have poutine offerings here.
Poutine.
Why would I add poutine? They got signature poutine there too.
Cram it in there. I'm sure it's delicious.
Over the years, we've joked about poutine at the Canadian Pavilion. Actually, one of our friends I think her parents are French Canadian, and she says, "Oh, we have the best poutine in Canada."
Wasn't that where it's popular? So we don't have poutine around here.
Nancy, she sent me gravy so we can make our own poutine. I had to go get my own cheese.
Well, it's cheese curd too. It's not just
it's hard to find.
Yeah,
around here. I like Canadian beers, so I probably would definitely do a beer. Let's find, where are there desserts? Oh, there's some good there's some good desserts here. So you notice looking at a Disney menu that can get really difficult to choose.
And the problem is though, you eat all this great, you start with the great appetizer and you do the whole main, and then they're like, you want dessert? And I'm like, yes, but I literally cannot fit anything else in.
I know I can sometimes skip it, but there's some really good ones. This is tough because these are three of my very favorite things actually for dessert. Maple cream brulee. I like creme brulee.
Mm-hmm.
Maple leaf cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
I would do the cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
Or carrot cake.
We got a whole carrot cake
Those
downstairs.
are three of my most favorite desserts.
Wow, they really knocked it out of the park there for you.
I mean, they only have one other, strawberry basil sorbet. I mean, I like sorbet, but
yeah.
Wow.
Why would you get sorbet when you could have?
I probably would do creme brulee because I have the other two all the time. All right, Lindsay, what's your next one?
So a little bit of a disclaimer before we get too deep into this. A lot of these restaurants are actually closed right now because of COVID.
So it's our dream show. We can.
Yeah. So hopefully when these restaurants reopen, they'll have similar menus.
Right.
Just so you know.
They're showing on the website now.
They are showing on the website, but they do say that they are closed. So.
All right.
So my next place is somewhere I've been quite a few times. It is the Hollywood Brown Derby.
Oh, that's a favorite of many geeks.
Yeah, I think it's great because it's right in the heart of Hollywood Studios. And you can get a really great meal there, especially if you prefer a more American-based cuisine. You know, it's not too far out of anyone's comfort zone. Like Mama would be okay eating there.
Oh, she loves that one.
Yeah.
Love the lounge there, too, outside.
Yes. So just a mention of the lounge, most of the appetizers and drinks can be ordered from I think everything on the menu could pretty much be ordered out on the porch. So if you feel like eating on the lounge, which is very lovely.
Cobb salad, which is
recommend
famous.
it. Yes.
Well, what is your vegetarian entree at the Brown Derby?
Well, I'm going to talk about appetizers first, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
So they have a charcuterie board at the Brown Derby, which we've had quite a few times.
That's a favorite
you'll need to eat the cured meats off of it, but it's got a nice selection. I know it's good to have a meat eater with you, so you can enjoy the charcuterie board. And they do a good job of separating it, so you don't have to worry about touching your cheese and everything. But cheeses, they've got, it doesn't say specifically what kind of cheeses or accompaniments there are, but it's usually olives, honey, fruit, and a little variety of cheeses. I love a good charcuterie board, especially if I'm a little tipsy. Tastes even better.
Great appetizer.
So for my main, I've had this many times, and I'll get it again, is the Cobb salad.
Oh.
The famous Cobb salad.
Really?
Yeah. And you can get it with, I think it says it comes with turkey and bacon and everything, but they also have egg, tomato, crumbled blue cheese, avocado, and Cobb dressing.
Do you like blue cheese?
I do.
Amy Rhodes and I both agree we don't like blue cheese.
It's not everyone's.
That's why it surprises me that it's so famous because it's such a sharp, nasty looking cheese.
It's not a great looking cheese, but I think in the Cobb salad it works well, especially if you can kind of mush it around in there. It adds that little bit of salty.
I heard you could get it without the blue cheese.
Yeah, most of the time they'll take it off for you.
Could you just sub the cheese?
Maybe.
I love cheese. It's not blue cheese.
Yeah. So I definitely love the Cobb salad. I'm not a vegetarian who gets a salad where I go, and that. That's just because, I can make a decent salad at home.
Okay.
But the Cobb salad there in particular, it's a Cobb salad. It's all chopped up for you. It's so easy to eat.
Nice.
I like it.
If you're going to get a salad at Disney World, this is the place.
That's the place to get it. It's always good every time I've had it. And then, let's see. For dessert, I actually have no interest. I've tried all these desserts there because they have like a taster option for the desserts. I'm not a fan of any of them.
Okay.
They have a grapefruit cake, which is their famous grapefruit cake.
Yeah.
They have a creme brulee, which I don't really care for. They have a chocolate mocha cake. Nah.
Are you going to skip dessert?
Coconut cake. Yes, I'm going to get dessert somewhere else in Hollywood Studios. But I could also sub it because they have some great drink options at the Brown Derby.
Flights.
Yes, so they have that famous margarita flight, and I don't care for martinis, but they do have a martini flight.
Right.
I would get the margarita flight, which is delicious. I've had it before.
Right.
And then they also have a dessert wine flight. So wrap it up with the dessert wine. So I'd have my margaritas during my meal, and then have my dessert wine flight afterwards. They're like $30 a piece, but And
then go to Fantasmic.
Yes.
The Fantasmic dinner package.
And have a drink there.
Fantasmic is Lindsay's favorite show.
Yeah, it's the last one standing, basically, now at this point.
Oh, okay.
Well,
From the originals.
Illuminations and Wishes are gone. So,
Right.
And I don't care for the replacements.
That's going to be a tough one to replace, I would think, too.
Well, the stage is kind of like built into the park, so they're going to have to try to figure something else out for that. But yeah, I do love Fantasmic. And like you said...
She knows all the movements of Mickey Mouse.
Yes. I do recommend you do the dinner package because you do get good seats because all of the middle seats are all reserved for dinner package guests. But I would also, on top of that, recommend the dessert party because the platter that they serve with that is worth every penny.
Nice.
Even if you don't eat it there, because it's a little box that's like closed up,
Right.
take it home and eat it afterwards because it's even,
Right.
that's what we did, and I think it's even better.
Excellent one, Lindsay. I'm a little surprised with myself because I like to try different things. I don't like to do the same ones over and over again. This is one Mom loves to do over and over again. So, don't forget, I only get to choose one restaurant when I go with Mom and Judy. This is kind of
I let you choose every single one.
That's
when
right.
we go.
This is a real treat for me to do this, by the way. So I'm a little shocked in my choice to go to 50s Primetime, but I do love it there. It's very cute. Love the atmosphere. I was looking for this particular meal, and this is as good as any place to have this meal, which is Mom's old-fashioned pot roast. I love pot roast. Slow cooked till fork tender, which is really cool.
Mom knows how to make a good pot roast.
Served with roasted garlic, mashed potatoes, brown gravy, and garnished with carrots, celery, and onions. By the way, I'm not into celery, but...
I mean, I'm sure if there's any place you're going to eat celery, it's going to be pretty good there.
Oh, the appetizer would be... This is my other favorite thing to eat, and they're especially good at the Regal Eagle, by the way. Onion rings. Beer battered onion rings for $10 with horseradish sauce.
Oh.
I love horseradish sauce.
I know you do.
The entree was only $24, so much... I've saved a little money compared to...
Yeah, wow.
I love to get a nice milkshake. So another reason why this is a great place.
I think the best place on property to get milkshakes. Mom might fight you on the Donald's boat, but but they have specialty
Mickey and
milkshakes
Min's.
here.
Mickey and Min's.
Bill and Min's.
She always goes
Always
over there.
roasted.
The chocolate milkshake machine seems to be busted every time she's gone. No, that's
She
our
threw a fit in that poor cast member.
family joke. But they have the famous peanut butter and jelly, which is kind of unique.
Yeah, it is
Milkshake.
unique. They also have the red velvet one there, which I like.
You give me a vanilla milkshake, and I am a happy person. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
So that would be I've done that. You can take them to go. And if I were going to, that would be kind of my dessert too.
Yeah, that's definitely a dessert.
So now I've done a filet and I've done a pot roast. See how I'm
not too bad.
I'm changing it up.
Yeah, you're making different choices. Not just a steak every night. Okay. So my next three are actually all like Animal Kingdom based. Just kind of turned out that way. But we went here once before, and Mama has not let me go back since because she will not go. But I want to go back. Sanaa.
No, she don't like it.
She will not go back. Well, because Mama can't do ethnic food.
Yeah, she's not
a fan.
Adventurous at all.
No. Well, what is it? She doesn't like curry, and she doesn't like coriander.
Cilantro.
Yeah, cilantro, coriander. She doesn't like those spices. And that's basically everything. So, yeah, she did like Tokyo Dining, which was gonna be on my list.
Oh, that's right. That's a good one.
It was gonna be on my list, but the menu would not populate when I went to it, so I guess I couldn't do that. But Sanaa, of course, is famous for its Indian style bread service.
Absolutely,
which is 5 different types of breads and 9 accompaniments. So most of them are naan bread that will come with it. And then they've got cucumber. I'm not going to try to say these names because I'm not going to be able to pronounce them, but a cucumber dip, roasted red pepper hummus, mango chutney, tomato date jam, more chutney.
They're all yummy.
Yeah. Garlic, pickle, relish. Oh, basically delicious. They're very unique flavors that you might not get anywhere else. But paired with those different kinds of breads, it's an adventure. It's very good. Love bread. And they make all that bread fresh in the restaurant.
Very good.
It's so good.
Everyone talks about the bread service for sure.
Yeah. All right.
You have an entree there that strikes your interest?
Well, I told you all these places have one vegetarian option, so that's what I'm getting.
Okay. It surprises me because Indians are traditionally very much vegetarian.
Yeah, well, this is an African restaurant though, so I don't think it's Indian based. It's just
I don't know. It's pretty Indian based. I think it's a mixture.
Yeah, I mean the bread service is Indian based, but it's Indian style. But I think it's
because they have a buttered chicken, right?
The recipes all say African, so
oh, interesting. Okay.
So what was my main? My main is this African-inspired biryani. Which I don't know what that means, but it sounds like a vegetable dish. Just fragrant rice with seasonal vegetables, influenced from the Cape of Good Hope.
All right.
So it sounds like root vegetables, basically, all different kinds of vegetables. Which I'm here for a good roasted vegetable and rice.
I do love roasted vegetables.
Always, and they always have these great dressings, toppings that go on the vegetables that make them really delicious.
Right. Flavors.
Yeah, definitely. One of my favorites. And then at Sanaa, they also don't have any desserts that really pique my interest. A lot of them have nuts in them, which I can't do.
Right. Oh, yeah. We've discovered you got a nut allergy now.
Yeah. So if I can't end up having some of this stuff, that's because it's got nuts in it. So I'd have to adjust my menu. But I kind of, for the most part, try to avoid if it had very obviously nuts listed in it. As far as I know, the zebra domes don't have nuts in them. And I mean, I'm at the Animal Kingdom Lodge, so what else am I going to get?
Are you going to bring your own?
I just pop up to the quick service and grab some zebra domes or 5.
On the way out.
Yeah.
That was your intro for many episodes. Mom and I saw that we had $100 bill at the end of our stay, mostly from zebra domes.
Yeah. I totally did do that. But they do have specialty drinks at Sanaa. And I picked something called the Maui Mango Margarita, which is actually a frozen margarita, which I don't usually do.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I usually do.
I like frozen margaritas.
So yeah, it would be good for you, but I usually do a margarita on the rocks.
Right.
But this has tequila, tangerine liqueur, and mango puree.
Awesome.
Delicious. Love a good margarita.
All right, I'm getting all of my meat-eating friends to this next one. I like a good pig fest.
Oh, geez, a pig roast?
Well, slap on the feed bag. We're all getting off our diet kind of place.
Okay.
Bringing all my big friends in. And right now, of course, Ohana would be my favorite restaurant on property that fits that bill. All you can eat, a buffet. They're not doing buffets, but this one, a lot of our listeners have been talking about it. We've done it. I did it with Glenn and Wendy and Deirdre at a couple of G3s ago. And the menu is really looking smoking good right now.
Is it the same menu that I know?
No. These are all you care to enjoy signature skillets. But I can't even believe you need a trailblazing starter. But once I get to the list of food that's in this thing, especially if everybody gets an entree, like I could bring you and you could do the plant-based one.
Yeah.
We could bring 4 people and get 4 skillets and just share off each other.
Oh,
That's the attraction here at this Whispering Canyon over at the Wilderness Lodge, which is a great, awesome deluxe resort. But they have burnt end nachos. Nachos is one of my favorites next to charcuterie boards and
yeah, I mean, I would think that the Mexico nachos would beat it out, wouldn't you?
Topped with beef brisket, barbecue pulled pork, cheese sauce, and fresh salsa. Yeah, $12.
These are pretty intense nachos.
Yeah, I know. It's probably huge too. So that'll get you started, as if you needed anything to get started, because they have the traditional, the pig, the land and sea, and the plant-based. They're all $34 for the signature skillet. Because I was saying, I got to have something with my ribs on it. I was thinking all steak. So that's why I want to bring more friends with me so I could pull a little
bit. Different things from different people's plates.
I like the land and sea even also. So this is more than just a meat thing. And I could bring my vegetarian friends and they've got some great.
So I've eaten the Whispering Canyon once. And when I went, they did not have a vegetarian option.
No, right.
No, I was with the SOL, basically. And I had to eat French fries.
What
with Judy?
It says maple chipotle barbecue jackfruit, spicy sausage, they put it in quotes, mustard glazed beefless tips, herb brushed chicken, roasted potatoes, oven roasted carrots, sauteed green beans, charred peppers. That looks really good for a plant-based.
Like it's something that I would eat that if everyone else wanted to go to that restaurant. That's what I would eat with no complaint. But I'm not a vegetarian who goes and says I want something that's resembles meat. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the actual plant food. But I'll still eat it.
The traditional has mustard barbecued beef brisket, which I said already. It's got maple chipotle pork ribs, slow smoked pulled pork, citrus herb chicken, Western style sausage, smashed potatoes, buttered corn, sauteed green beans. That's just the traditional.
This is a meat eater's paradise. This restaurant is made for meat eaters, basically.
The pig, braised pork belly, maple chipotle barbecued ribs, slow pork, pulled pork also, mustard barbecued piggy wings. Piggy wings, Western style sausage, smashed potatoes, buttered corn, sauteed green beans. Yeah. Even on the sea, they got salmon, portobello, charred portobello.
That sounds good. Why can't I have that on my
barbecue cauliflower, roasted potatoes? Oh my gosh.
I want that option, but with
the Land and Sea's got even a vegan sausage with it. So, yeah. All right. So there you go. I don't know. Do you got time for dessert? Granny Smith's apple pie sounds good. I'm a good.
You like apple pie?
Apple pie a la mode with a little ice cream on it. I bet I could get a milkshake there too. Can you imagine rolling out of there?
You really would have to roll out of there.
All right, Lindsay, you got another one? 2 left.
Yes, we have 2 more. So my next one, like I said, it's also Animal Kingdom Lodge. And it is Chico, the cooking place.
Yeah.
Which we have eaten at once, which was my choice. Chico is known for their incredible wine selection.
True.
They have a huge wine cellar there. And quite a few of those wines are specialty wines that they have just from that restaurant. And isn't this the place where you discovered your favorite wine, which is like just a cheap, like $10 bottle of wine? The jam jar?
It is. The time we were there.
You're a cheap date, Dad.
We're at this place for famous wine, and I said, "Can you recommend a wine?" I probably said I wanted a sweet wine.
Yeah.
And they're, we got jam jar. Ever since, it's been my favorite.
It's a $10 bottle of wine that you can get at any liquor store. So
nailed it.
Yeah. I mean, it was a good choice because we still enjoy it to this day. So that was years ago.
Jam jar.
Yeah. But I'll get, it would depend on what mood I was in. I'd obviously be drinking wine at this restaurant, but they have a whole selection of specialty wines at Chico. But let's start with an appetizer. They have, again, I'm going for the mushroom option. They have a mushroom flatbread, which is a trio of mushrooms on curried ricotta, midnight moon goat cheese, pickled mushroom. This just sounds so good. A flatbread for an appetizer. Oh. And it's $14. So it's an investment, but I think it'd be worth it.
It's better than the pizza we get delivered here from Domino's.
Well, yeah, those are $6 pizzas that get here in a half an hour. I still like it. I don't know. I guess
I'm
a cheap date too.
I don't know why we get them all the time.
Well, I had a coupon.
All right.
So for my main, again, this was the only plant-based option, but they have a dish called the West African koki corn, which again sounds like it's one of those. They do a lot of like these African cuisines have a lot of like roasted vegetable dishes. So it's mushrooms, avocado, poblano, tomatillo puree. It's like a sauce.
All right.
And roasted red pepper sauce. Sounds delicious. Just like a mash of vegetables, basically. And I'm sure it's spiced perfectly. And then for my dessert, they have this. I think you would really like this too, actually. It's called the Braai Brownie. And you gotta listen to this description. I'm not going to say all the other words, but it's a dark chocolate brownie with braai spice, milk chocolate sauce, Kenyan coffee streusel, and vanilla marshmallow with raspberries.
That's mom's kind of.
I think she would like that too. Yeah,
She
with
loves
the raspberry touch,
chocolate with raspberry,
and marshmallow too. But this sounds right up my lane. $11 brownie. And then with my glass of wine, I'm in heaven. Plus, Gico is right next door to Boma.
That's right.
So, if you're not satisfied, you can always hop over to Boma.
Have a second meal.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I can't imagine you would leave Gico.
No, Gico is a great signature restaurant.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do one I've not done before. It's been on my list to do. I love it that they're opening more restaurants at Disney Springs.
Still.
City Works is the name of the restaurant that I want to try. I like to get a sandwich.
Just going to get a sandwich?
I like bar food, sandwiches, really good stuff like that. But I really just want to try this restaurant for the most part. Bar Bites, fried pickles. I've heard about fried pickles, mostly at Disneyland when I've had people come on the show. I would love to try that, but I would do that just to try it. Fried pickles at the appetizer menu. I'm not going, it's nothing that fancy. Like, again, I just want to check this out for the ambiance. They have burgers. They have chicken sandwiches. They got a pulled pork sandwich. I think staying on my meat theme that we're doing today, I'm going to do the filet mignon sliders, 2 grilled filleted medallions, caramelized onions, horseradish cream, which I love, on a pretzel roll. That's up my alley for a nice sandwich.
Pretzel roll.
I would have a few beers. I think this is the place where I would have my IPAs.
Yeah.
And I would be good. I could always go, okay, good desserts down there. Get a cupcake out of
the vending machine. That's always good. But I think Disney Springs is more of a you have drinks for dessert kind of place.
So I'll wrap it up. Yeah, right. Going to Raglan Road. I'll have my dessert at Raglan Road. Yeah.
They have that. What's the grapefruit? Is it the grapefruit beer, or they just have a fruit punch beer?
Raglan Road.
Or the cider. They have the ciders over
yes,
there.
That's what you like.
Delicious.
Raglan Road. I love myself an Irish pub. What's the beer there with the frothing foam?
I don't know, but it's all good. A Guinness.
Guinness. Yes, I would have a Guinness on tap.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in Rome, right?
That's my dessert. Listen to the Irish music and the young ladies dancing up there on the stage.
Drink a Guinness. That's the Irish experience, right?
That would be my dessert. All right, Lindsay, last one. My last one.
I told you this was going to be mine when we started talking about doing this episode. In this place we've eaten once together, it was just you and me. We ate at Tiffin's in the Animal Kingdom. It's their signature restaurant.
I knew you liked that one.
I also wanted to say that you mentioned ambiance. That's pretty much the reason why I picked all of these restaurants, because I have eaten at all of them in the past. But I love the signature restaurant's ambiance because I don't want screaming kids. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't go back to Whispering Canyon. Maybe the food's great, but the ambiance is something to be desired.
That is a thing we totally differ on. I don't need the fancy ambiance.
I just want the quiet. I don't want some rugrats running around, crawling under the tables, that sort of thing.
Well, I had 3 kids, 3 dogs, and 3 cats. I've never had any peace since.
I'm very picky, so that's my list if you're looking for some.
My life's been chaotic. I'm used to it.
Yeah. So Tiffin's, great, beautiful restaurant.
Absolutely.
The decor in there is phenomenal. And then they have all the little Imagineer features in there.
You got to start off at Nomad Lounge.
Of course. Well, yeah, they have.
Bring your drink into Tiffin's when
they have a great.
They're ready for you.
Yeah, they have a great charcuterie board at Nomad Lounge outside, and they let you bring it inside if you don't finish it.
Yes, we had that.
But for an appetizer at Tiffin's, if I'm not bringing my cheese board in from the lounge outside, they also have a signature bread service, which more bread sounds good to me. But they do have a spiced chickpea falafel also on the menu. And I love falafel. They have a falafel.
What is falafel?
Just chickpeas. It's chickpeas.
That's such a fancy name for chickpeas.
It's an Indian term for
chickpeas.
For mashed chickpeas that are, I think, deep fried.
Okay.
But they have a great They have great falafel in Animal Kingdom just in general. So I'm sure the one inside
Tiffin's will be great.
It's going to be fantastic. My main, which I think I've had this. I think this is the same as when we first went. Is the North African spiced tofu. Tofu. They had me at tofu.
Yeah, you finally got your tofu.
Most places will actually cook tofu for you, like on the side. If you're like, I don't really want what's on the menu here, could you replace this with tofu? They'll usually do it for you. And it's always delicious, even if it's not on the menu. But here, they specifically have a tofu dish. It is marinated tofu with seasonal vegetables, wilted kale, and tomato chutney. It's kind of like a curry dish. It's all mushed together, and It's so good. Oh, all the spices. And when I say spices, I don't mean spicy, like hot. They might have a little bit of heat to them, but it's mostly the flavor.
I understand.
So I know people get nervous when you say spicy. It's like, no, it's flavors. They have a dessert, which I thought was really cute, the name of it, and it sounds delicious. I think you would like it too. It's called The Lion King.
Your favorite show.
My favorite show at Disney World.
That's how they got you with that one.
Yeah, and it's a caramel mousse with a chocolate brownie and strawberry mango sauce. Sounds so good. Love a good bit of chocolate and caramel. I know you do too.
Yes, Lindsay and I have an ice cream favorite that we get here back at home called Ben and Jerry's. It's made in Vermont, and they have some of the best crazy flavors, funny names.
Yeah, they're known for ice cream that's filled with fillings, basically all sorts of toppings that are embedded into the ice cream.
Yeah,
and you and I like the caramel chocolate cheesecake.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah,
Cherry Garcia, the caramel
fish food.
There's some great names.
Strawberry cheesecake I like too.
That's a good ice cream. I just had. What's that one I just had?
Cannoli I saw in the fridge.
The cannoli. That was surprisingly good. Cannoli ice cream.
Yeah, it's just called cannoli.
That was it's got chips of like chocolate in there too and parts of the cannoli.
Mm-hmm. But they usually have interesting names. It's just called cannoli. The Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Very good.
Anyways, so I have my Lion King, and then for drinks, I feel like a lot of the places at Animal Kingdom have specialty drinks. And this one I've had before. It's called the Lamu Libation, which is a rum drink with Star African rum, banana rum, and guava puree with orange, lime, and pineapple juice with more rum on top. I love a good rum drink. And I know Judy is the same way. She loves rum and anything that, or she likes those kind of tropical rum drinks that have all the different pineapple and fruits and stuff in them. So Judy, correct me if I'm wrong. We usually do end up ordering the same drink off the menu when we go together. So
true enough. Well,
I think she would like this one too.
I'm going to finish up with one of Judy's favorite restaurants. And I just trying to think, because I did my filet, did my pot roast, I had some ribs and a bunch of other meats at Whispering Canyon. I had my sandwich that I liked to have, just like a bar food kind of place. So I said, all right, I'm going to try to find a prime rib.
Okay.
So I'm going to Olivia's.
Where is Olivia's again?
Old Key West. You've never been there, I don't think. You stayed with us at
I stayed at Old Key West. I'd never eaten at Olivia's, though.
Right.
We ate somewhere else.
I love seafood. They have a crab cake for appetizer. I'm going to try that. Slow cooked prime rib, $37, a 14-ounce cut with Olivia's potatoes, seasonal vegetables, and Cabernet demi-glaze. After 11 a.m., you get your...
At 11 o'clock, you could have your
slow cooked prime rib. It's very delicious. I know Judy, every time I always joke with her because she loves getting prime rib. I don't know about dessert. I'm not really a big dessert person.
Are you kidding me? You have a huge sweet tooth. Maybe not in Disney World.
Ice cream, definitely.
But no, you have a sweet tooth. Don't tell me you don't. But I know at Disney World, you're eating all the delicious entrees and everything, appetizers. It's kind of hard to fit it in.
I'm not always like, after I've had a big meal, I don't necessarily need, they always get it down me, though, seems like. They do have milkshakes there, too. So, Well, that was pretty fun.
No drink?
Oh, I'll have a beer. With prime rib.
I'll have a beer. You're having prime rib. I'll have a beer. A glass of wine for you?
When I go to the lounges, sometimes I like to try the specialty drinks, the back scratcher.
Yeah, well, where else can you get a nice mixed drink and everything? So I can get wine anywhere pretty much, but Disney's got some nice mixed drinks.
Thanks for coming back to the podcast, Lindsay. This was a lot of fun. Are you going to stay in touch? Maybe you'll come back again sometime? Should I keep your name on the...
the invite list? No, I had a lot of fun too. It was nice to reminisce a little bit, and I wish you well in your next however many episodes you've got going on. What episode is this again? Is it?
I don't know. We're almost to 400.
Oh my gosh.
We're getting close. We're in the 390s.
7 years.
Well, when this comes out, I don't know what number this will be.
Yeah, but 7 years. Congratulations. That's
Do you remember the beginning? How long did it take me to start the podcast?
I could barely remember yesterday. It was a long time, and I did eventually convince you to get started.
Well, you said, hey, you got your equipment. When are we going to do this podcast? Because I got the equipment in Christmas time, and we didn't start it. Well, the first episode didn't come out until April 2nd of 2014.
Wow. Yeah, so it was a while.
I always say when people ask me, oh, yeah, I started a podcast with my daughter, Lindsay. Actually, I say it on the intro every week. Still, I'm still haunting you after all these years. Of the podcast. Well, love you, sweetheart. She is the smartest, the cutest, sweetest Disney daughter in the world.
Bye, geeks.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Just like the old days. So fun to have Lindsay back on the show. Let me know if you enjoyed that episode with Lindsay coming back. Maybe we got to encourage her to come on even more. We're getting close to episode 400. I was just putting out into my private Facebook group. I'd like to record on the Zoom call this week with you geeks that have been joining me every week. We'll get some topics. We'll have some fun celebrating episode 400, even though I got some more episodes to come your way celebrating 7 years on the podcast. And this week we got a great intro from Allison Lee. She's my pen pal. Yeah. Amber Springer, who's a super geek of the podcast, started a pen pal group. She pairs us up with another geek, and we send each other letters every week. I usually send a card to Allison. She sends me a card every month. And that's been a lot of fun. I'm so glad I reached out into the archives to find Allison's intro for the podcast. And I'd love for you guys to send me some more intros. It's easy to create for us. It's fun. I can suggest you just tell us your name, where you're from, a fun Disney World fact about yourself, and you go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family. Email those to me, kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. You know, if you ever wonder about the email for the Traveling Tiaras or my email or the patreon.com link, just look in your podcatcher app in the show notes. I put it there every week. I found this really interesting that my good friend Joe Taylor from the Simple Joe podcast, Joe and I speak every single week. He's having fun podcasting every single day. He gave me that little tip to get his phone number if you wanted to text him, and he puts it in the show notes, and it always shows up in the Apple iTunes app and many of the apps that have our show notes. Look for those little mentions of our email or our pod or our websites. It's in the show notes right in your app. You don't have to sit there and try to, I told Joe, I tried to get his phone number. I had to take like 15 swipes before I got the phone number, but now he remembers to tell everyone that it's in the show notes. So go look for it on our websites, and in your little podcaster app, you'll see it in the notes there. Yeah, there are a couple of ways you can support the podcast, and I thank so much for the 61 Patreon supporters that we have. Every month, they pledge a monthly donation to the show. Patreon.com/geekinonwdw. Again, it's in the show notes. We're so excited that you guys support us every single month. And I like to support you guys by giving you some extra episodes. There's another G3 live episode this week that I put out there, and it's a big coffee walk for about 30 minutes. It's my Monday morning coffee walk after that big, exciting G3 weekend. I tell you my experience, how much fun I had during that weekend. And then I'm on the Skyliner with some of my geeks. I know Deirdre is there and Samantha Kuhn. And then we run into Wendy Fox, who was just on the show. Thank you so much, Wendy, for coming on and giving that very short and mini trip report. That was the shortest trip report I think I've ever had. Yeah, if you want to hear extra Geekin' podcasts, go to patreon.com and support us every month there. I really appreciate you guys doing that. And then we've got the Traveling Tiaras, of course. They support all of your travel needs. Going to Disney World and Universal. You know, our travel company, Fairy Tale Concierge, is running a promotion. It's a contest to win a few nights down at Universal Studios. Go out to our private Facebook group. You'll see a link to get into that contest. You can win a few nights down at Universal Studios. Yeah, we can book Universal Studios too. We love Universal Studios. It's great that Orlando has some great things to do to add to your Disney magic. And if you'd like to win that trip, go out to our private Facebook group. You can get a link to it or send me a message. I'll give you a link to it. It's on my Fairy Tale Concierge page. Yeah, so go check that out. And reach out to Judy and Mom at travelandtiaras@gmail.com if you've got any questions about booking some trips, because we are committed to helping you enjoy your Disney World vacations. Reach out to us if you'd like to do a trip report, book a trip, or review your plans for your trip. Kurt.stone@geekinonww.com. Thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day, and I hope all your dreams come true. Button and we're recording.
Get your yawns out.
Kermit, applause, all that jazz.
Did you Sharpie those on there?
Yeah, it's just a little card. Don't do your yawn.
I can't help it. It's almost 6:00.
You stay up all hours of the night.
Not anymore. I can't.
Things that are in the parks, and these are little things that you might miss if you don't look for them. I've got a book here. I'm going to start using this book.
It's behind you on your right or your left.
I'm looking for my next one.
I am so prepared, and you are not prepared at all.
That's right, because I'm winging it a little bit. Actually, this is a good one.
Give me a second, because I'm going to pull up the actual menu too. Like, I have my list. A lot of these restaurants are closed right now. Like, they say not available.
Yes. Well, you can just mention that. Let's assume they'll be opening soon.
Yeah.
If it's one you want to do. But it's a good thing to mention.
They're like all closed right now. Okay. The Disney World site does not want to load for me. Yeah, the light is slowly going into my eyes. Scooch over a bit. Okay.
One of the many reasons why we love Judy.
I know I won't be saying anything. There's
You
no.
don't think
With
so?
the three,
There
with
won't
the
be.
three of us? No,
There
you
won't be any room for me. That's okay.
Wow. I'm sure you'll weasel your way in there somehow.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Well, Judy's
Okay.
looking at a book. She's got something in her hand.
Secret Stories of Walt Disney World. Wow. Things. Wow.
by the famous Jim Corcus.
You got really serious.
She's serious
Wow.
about this.
Well,
Well,
this
yeah.
is, I'm mostly going to try to get Wendy's one-day trip report.
Okay, one day wonder.
One-day
You
wonder.
want to do that? You want to do hers first and then my
Yeah.
history fact? Or
Yep. You guys have ready.
This is Disney history that I'm going to give you. That's
You're-
all.
You guys can ask Wendy questions about her trip report.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's go. I am recording. She left, like what those guests
Yeah,
that leave.
She actually left.
No chit chat after.
And she went.
Right to business. She's got to get some shopping done.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Hey.
Thanks.
Hey, Curtis. I was watching the church service on Zoom on Facebook today,